Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the clutter and give you insights you can actually use.
That's the goal.
Today, we're really getting into OANDA. If you're looking at online brokers, you've probably come across the name.
Definitely a well-known one.
Our mission today isn't just, listing things off. We want to unpack what OANDA is really about, based on a solid, unbiased review.
Pulling out the key bits.
Exactly. Find those aha moments so you can figure out quickly if it's the right broker for your specific way of trading. Is it the solution for you? Let's find out.
And that's such a crucial question. Choosing a broker, it's not just picking a name.
Right.
It's strategic. You need to understand the small differences, not just the shiny ads, to find something that actually fits your strategy, how much risk you're comfortable with, all that. It leads to that feeling of, okay, this works for me.
Couldn't agree more. So whether you're just starting out, dipping your toes in, or you're, a seasoned trader needing advanced stuff, this deep dive will break down OANDA's promises, their tech, how they fit into the whole market picture. We want you to walk away feeling clear and confident. Okay, let's unpack this, starting right at the beginning. OANDA's history, its reputation.
Where it all began.
Yeah, sources say it wasn't just born yesterday, founded back in 1996. I mean, for an online broker, that's like ancient history almost.
It kind of is.
Does being around that long give them a particular edge or, specific kind of reputation?
Oh, absolutely. That 1996 date, it's more than trivia. It shows they've stuck around, evolved through all sorts of market craziness and tech changes.
Right. They've seen things.
Exactly. And that builds a reputation for being reliable and, importantly, transparent. What's interesting is who they appeal to. It's beginners needing guidance and experienced traders wanting serious tools.
So a wide range.
Yeah, and offering Forex, commodities, indices, metals. That's not just a random list. It enables strategy.
You said enable strategy. What does that mean in practice? Having all those instruments available, like beyond just don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Well, it's key for more, let's say, sophisticated traders. They might use correlations between assets.
Like hedging.
Precisely. Hedging may be arbitrage. Say you're trading USD, but you want to offset some risk with a related commodity, like oil maybe.
Okay.
OANDA lets you do that easily within one platform. It supports a more holistic view of the market, lets you fine-tune things in ways simpler brokers just can't. It's about building a stronger, more adaptable strategy.
That idea of building something strong, resilient.
Yeah.
It definitely goes beyond just the assets, doesn't it?
Fundamentally.
It's about who you trust with your money.
Yeah.
So on that point, how does OANDA handle client safety? Because let's face it, knowing your funds are secure is probably priority number one.
It has to be.
Yeah.
And this is where OANDA really stands out in the sources, their commitment to strict regulatory oversight. They're licensed by what we call Tier 1 authorities.
Tier 1, so the toughest ones.
Exactly. Think CFTC in the US, FCA in the UK, ASIC in Australia. These aren't just rubber stamps. They enforce really stringent rules about capital, how client money is handled.
So it really reduces risk for the trader.
Significantly. It cuts down counterparty risk, something people sometimes overlook, but it's vital if you're serious.
That regulatory backing sounds good. But what about the practical stuff? Day-to-day security. How are they actually protecting my funds and my data?
Right. Beyond the licenses. They've got several strong measures. First, segregated accounts. Meaning your money is kept legally and physically separate from OANDA's own operating cash.
Okay, that's important.
Crucial. If OANDA ever got into financial trouble, unlikely as it might be, your funds are protected from their creditors. They're yours.
Got it.
They also offer negative balance protection, so you can't lose more money than you deposited. Your account can't go into the red.
Another safety net.
Definitely. And for data, standard stuff, but important advanced encryption, like a digital vault for your personal info. All this together builds transparency, accountability, basically peace of mind.
Transparency seems to be a theme here. Let's stick with that and talk costs. Pricing and fees. Sources say this is a standout feature for OANDA. How does that actually work?
Yeah, they keep it pretty clean. OANDA is known for competitive spreads. For major pairs like EUR/USD, you might see them starting as low as, say, 0.6 pips.
And a pip is just the tiny price movement, right? Affects your cost per trade.
Exactly. So lower is better, especially if you trade a lot. Now, what's key about OANDA's structure is they usually build their fee into that spread.
So not spread plus a separate commission usually.
Generally, no. Not like some other models. It makes calculating your costs much simpler. Less mental math, fewer surprises.
Okay, simple sounds good. But here's something that often trips people up. the inactivity fee.
Yes, the fine print.
Source mentions $10 a month if your account's dormant for 12 months. If someone's not trading super frequently or takes long breaks, why is that detail so important to flag? Does the source give any hint on why they have it?
It's definitely crucial to know. It really underscores why reading the terms is vital.
True.
Many brokers have these fees. Often it's to cover the cost of keeping an inactive account open, or maybe just to nudge people to trade or close the account. For you, the listener, if you plan on taking a year-plus break, that $10 a month adds up.
Yeah, I would.
It's not necessarily a reason not to choose them, but it means you need to think about your trading habits. Does this structure fit how you trade? It encourages you to manage the account actively or maybe close it if you're stepping away for a long while.
Makes sense. Know the rules of the game. Okay, let's shift to the actual tools, the trading platforms. What does ONDA give you to work with? What's special about their tech?
They offer a nice mix, actually, catering to different needs. First, they have their own platform, ONDA TradeWeb.
Proprietary stuff? Is it any good?
Reports are positive. It's apparently very user-friendly, intuitive, but still has powerful tools, good charting, indicators you can customize, built-in risk management features. So good for beginners, but enough muscle for intermediates, too.
Okay, and what else?
Then there's the big one, MetaTrader 4, MT4.
MT4, the classic. Why is that still such a favorite, especially for experienced folks using OANDA?
Well, MT4's strength is really its algorithmic trading power and the huge library of expert advisors, or EAs.
Right, the automated trading bots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
EAs can analyze the market, place trades automatically based on your rules, saves time, takes emotion out of it, allows for really complex backtesting. With MT4, you can often find or even build an EA that does exactly what you need.
So flexibility there.
Huge flexibility. And offering both their own easy-to-use platform and an industry giant like MT4 means OANDA can serve, almost anyone, from someone clicking buttons manually to someone running complex algos.
And you can access these anywhere.
Yep. Desktop, mobile app, web browser. Seamless trading wherever you are.
That dual approach is smart. Okay, beyond just placing trades, how does ONDA help users get, better at trading? What about research and education? Anything stand out?
This seems to be a real focus area for them. They offer solid market analysis, daily updates, webinars, detailed trading guides that go pretty deep.
Not just surface level stuff.
No, apparently quite substantial. And what's quite cool is their economic analysis section. It integrates tools from AutoChartist and TradingView. Big names.
Oh yeah, those are well respected.
Right, so it's not just news headlines. These tools actively scan for chart patterns, potential trade setups, giving you actionable ideas, helping you be proactive, not just reactive.
Actionable insights, that's key.
Right.
It sounds like they've got resources for everyone, from newbies to pros.
Seems so. Beginner tutorials right up to advanced strategy breakdowns.
So what does that mean for someone really trying to level up their trading skills? Is there a particular angle OANDA takes with its education?
What seems to really stand out is the focus on integrating risk management.
Important.
Crucial. Their guides apparently don't just show you entry points. They really hammer home how to use stop losses effectively, how to size your positions correctly, even the psychological side of managing risk.
That's often overlooked.
Totally. And often poorly explained elsewhere. It brings up a key point, really. What's the actual value of ongoing practical education in these crazy markets? It's massive. It helps you handle the complexity, understand your real risk, and build strategies that might actually last.
That focus on risk within education sounds like a strong plus. Let's talk practicalities again, getting started, moving money. Source mentions OANDA keeps the account structure simple. How simple? And what about funding and withdrawals?
Refreshingly simple, it seems. They basically have one main account type.
Just one.
Yeah. Avoids all that confusing tiered stuff you see elsewhere, bronze, silver, gold, platinum,
Right, where you're never sure what you're actually getting.
Exactly. This one account offers the competitive spreads we talked about, flexible leverage, and importantly, no minimum deposit.
No minimum. That opens it up quite a bit.
Definitely. Makes it accessible whether you're starting with a small amount or have significant capital. Now, they do have a premium service for very high volume traders. Gives you things like priority support, maybe some extra tools. But the core is that one accessible account.
Okay, that what you see is what you get approach has appeal. But the source did note a potential downside. No big loyalty or rewards program. Should traders care about that?
It depends what you value, really. If you like collecting points or getting cash back, ONDA's focus on just delivering core value means you won't find that stuff.
It's a trade-off then. Simplicity versus perks?
Pretty much. It fits their straightforward vibe. On funding and withdrawals, they offer the usual suspects. Bank transfers, credit debit cards, e-wallets like PayPal too.
Easy enough. Any hidden costs there?
Deposits are usually free. Withdrawals, though, might have fees depending on the method and where you are. Always worth checking that for your specific situation. But the good news is processing seems pretty quick. Usually 1 to 3 business days for transactions to complete.
Good to know. Okay, we've pulled ONA apart quite a bit. Big picture now. How does it actually stack up against the competition? It's a crowded field out there. What makes ONDA stand out, and where do they maybe not try to compete?
It really is crowded.
Yeah.
And yeah, the sources suggest that while rivals, maybe like IG or CMC markets, might offer a slightly wider, almost overwhelming range of things to trade.
More niche stuff.
Perhaps, yeah. ONDA's strength, its differentiator, seems to be that relentless focus on transparent pricing and a really user-friendly platform experience that doesn't sacrifice power.
Clarity over quantity.
Kind of. That simple single account structure is another example. It's very different from brokers with complex tiers. ONDA seems to bet on providing a really solid, reliable, easy-to-understand core service rather than trying to be everything to everyone with a million options. Appeals to traders who value that reliability and clear cost structure above maybe having access to every single exotic market.
Okay, so wrapping it all up, what's the final takeaway for you, the listener, trying to decide if ONDA is the right fit? What's the overall vibe?
I think the overall impression is that OANDA is a really solid, dependable choice, especially if you value trustworthiness and transparency.
That keeps coming up.
Because it's clearly central to their approach, that focus on tough regulation, clear pricing, plus the strong educational side. It does set them apart. I mean, they don't have every single bell and whistle or the absolute widest asset list.
But the core is strong.
Exactly. The core offering security, clarity, good platform, solid education makes it a genuinely reliable option for traders at pretty much any level. It feels like substance over flash.
And that concludes our deep dive into ONDA. We've covered their strong regulatory standing, their clear approach to pricing, the versatile platforms, and that impressive commitment to trader education. Definitely seems like a robust foundation.
And as the source material rightly points out, talking to a qualified financial advisor is always a good idea before making big decisions.
Crucial step.
Yeah, connecting this to the bigger picture. Personalized advice is invaluable. An expert can help you see how all this info fits your specific goals, your risk tolerance, your situation. Make sure the platform truly works for you.
Couldn't agree more. And to leave you with something to think about, considering ONDA's very deliberate focus on regulation, transparency and fees, and integrated education, how can you use that same kind of critical lens to evaluate any financial platform you come across? How can you ensure it really aligns with your own trading style and, maybe most importantly, gives you genuine peace of mind?
Good question to ponder.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.